Please, good morning.
Good morning, Dave Woodruff, Wisconsin. Speaking in the context of the meeting you're going to be attending this afternoon, and I suppose a good share of the general public might be there in interest. For over 25 years, I've been an opponent of fish pens. Prior to that, I was in favor of them. Made sense, food for the world, et cetera, until I found out what they really represented and who they really represented. And those people that represented them were smart enough to get preferred use into the language of our state statutes very early on. I think there was ignorance on the part of policymakers at that time, and I excuse them for that because they were given the upside and knew none of the downside. But the downside is becoming very apparent, has become very apparent over time. About 20 years ago, I had the opportunity to speak to the then Director of Ecology for the state of Washington here in Jefferson County when she was here for a visit when she was running for State Attorney General, Christine Clark. And I asked her at that time, what are we going to do about this fish pen issue? And she said to me, direct quote, I told Booth that was bad policy. It's still bad policy. It's getting worse. The policymakers then, a quarter century ago or so, were locked in to something that you're having to deal with today. What are the policymakers 25 years from now, when a lot of the people in this room are no longer ecstatic? What are they going to be faced with the same policy decisions or other policy decisions that generate from the problems that you're dealing with today? You have a responsibility to the future, gentlemen, to the people of this county, to the people of this state, to all the critters that live in the water, and to the planet in general. This is a bad policy that the state is interpreting now to impact our local waters, which are connected to the whole rest of the world. Godspeed, gentlemen.
Thank you, Mr. Woodruff. Who else would like to address the board this morning? Closing public comment.